how this project came about, obviously it stems from the philosophy, the idea of the government that we should not leave anybody behind. In fact, we should empower people. So as you know, our Prime Minister is on record and saying several times that we need to empower people, irrespective of where they live. Whether they live in Suva, whether they live in Nandi, whether they live in Wailevu, whether they live here. And more importantly, it is very important for our children to have the same level of access to technology as those in the urban centers do. Because if we don't do that, then you create a big difference between those students who study in the urban areas and those who study in the rural areas. The ability to access information, gain knowledge, be able to do their assignments properly, they have a lot of problems with that. And if the Ministry of Education also sets a curriculum that requires them to access that information, but they cannot do so, then it also becomes a further problem. The other, of course, advantage of this is that the teachers get connected with Suva, they get connected with Savu, they get connected to Lambasa. If they want to download information, whether they have exam papers or whether they're tests or whether during COVID time when the classes were shut down and they had worksheets, all of that now the teachers can actually download. The ministry can, of course, communicate with them directly through the email accounts. So it creates a better learning environment. As I said in the previous school, that sometimes it's very hard to attract teachers to rural areas. Because they'll say, is there electricity there? Is there water there? Is there internet connectivity so I can keep in touch with my family? Is there a mobile phone connection there so I can talk to my family or friends, etc.? So these things actually, when you give connections, it makes living in rural areas a lot more attractive. A lot more people will want to feel, a bit more eager to come to rural areas. And what we have done is we've done in this school here, we've not only connected the school, but also 150 meters around the school here, what we call Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi basically means I can go and sit there in that ground and still be connected to internet because I connect to the Wi-Fi here. So, people from outside the school can come and sit here in the compound and be able to communicate with other people. They can use Viber to call their relatives, or WhatsApp, or Messenger, or they can also, send text messages. All those connectivities there. We've also, as with the school, we've given them a phone also. So the school is able to use the IP phone to connect to other people when they talk on voice. So all of this is essentially to ensure that the community here, the people living in this area, have much better services.
Sir, the struggle was real. The same story that you've heard from the past schools, where we used to walk, where we used to find connectivity or trying to find reception. The government is really true to their words, not leaving any Fijians behind. There are so many benefits, and it will be not only for us teachers. We have the benefits that the students are now experiencing with the new Wi-Fi and the new school connectivity, the new school internet. Now they have a new system that been recently installed that was donated by your governments, and for that we do thank you. Thank you for our Walesi. Thank you for our solar system, and thank you for everything that the government is giving out to this school. Now we can say, sir, we are connected not only to our communities, we are also connected to the world outside us. For that, sir, once again, thank you very much.